and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Local News. As always, we're sponsored by Deters Consulting, Parks Yoga. Check us out on all of our platforms. Well, I got something funny to tell you, all right? When I learned that Donald Trump could not come to Patriots Day Freedom Fest, I made the very tough choice of canceling the event. I could have kept the event. We had a great lineup of speakers. But I had been promoting it for so long with the confirmation of Trump. We sold VIP tickets. We were promoting that. So therefore, it was like, well, if Trump's not coming, everybody's going to want their money back for VIP anyway. And it just killed the vibe of the whole thing. So I canceled it. Now, you can't make this up. Remember, the Enquirer and the rest of the news agencies do not say anything. I could cure cancer. It's not making the local news. They print on page 4, Freedom Fest will not happen, and they talk about it. But you ready for this? You ready for this? The cancellation is the latest hit to Deters. Hit? What are you talking about, latest hit? Canceling Freedom Fest isn't a hit. His law license was suspended in 2021. No, it wasn't. My law license got suspended in 2013. And then I retired. Not 2021. And pleaded guilty to March relative to the thing. Then he lost his race for governor. Now, they have to do that every single time. Anything about me. Now, you ready for Jolene Almendarez? I love this. I checked this little wench out, okay? She's this. I'm gonna send this to Sabrina because I want this up there. You ought to see this little girl. Jolene, Northern Kentucky reporter, blah, 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 blah. Completely woke person. Her thing, and then I'm going to show you the picture of her boyfriend with the purple hair. I mean, it's astounding. So that's who writes that. It's hysterical. It's meaningless, of course, because you and me don't give a damn about what she has to say. Nobody reads it, but I just want to point it out. It's amazing. All right, lead story. Mixon waived his jury. Bench trial was yesterday. This is the road rage incident, and it's going to go on today. So the judge will make the decision. In long crime, sad story. Samantha Green here is charged with an overdose death of her child. Sad. Can you imagine that? Mail carriers are being robbed. More than halfway through the year, police are investigating 7 robberies of mail carriers. Isn't that crazy? You know what, though, when you think about it, unarmed, out there, easy to grab, and what's in that mail? Some money? Valuables? Who knows? Student and neighbors continue to worry about the growing violence. There was a shooting during a street party near UC. It goes on and on and on. A 19-year-old was shot in the thigh, and another one was shot in the upper arm. A 21-year-old took a bullet to the foot. 17-year-old was grazed in the leg. They never shoot well, do they? A man has admitted to shotgun shooting of his girlfriend in northern Kentucky. 32-year-old Amberly Harris was dead from a gunshot wound to the head in December. Laying in the bed for about a day, Independence police arrested the guy. He's now pled guilty. You know what? You want to kill him? Just kill him, I guess. Shotgun to the head? Yikes. Not a good look. Hey, the trial begins today for a Cincinnati fire lieutenant charged with assaulting a woman and covering up. Brandon Freeman, 53, looks pretty young. Misdemeanor counts of assault and obstructing official business. He has pleaded not guilty. Interesting. Not putting out fires for him, right? A coroner identified the 19-year-old killed in northern Kentucky. That guy on the left from Owen County shot this boy. This is a gut wrencher. Bryce Stewart, Carroll County High School student. He's been charged with manslaughter, which makes me think that this was a quote-unquote accidental shooting. Somebody trespassing maybe, God only knows. He was on a football team, FFA, cheerleader. Sound like a great kid, man. It's going to be interesting what the facts are that unfold there. 2 people have died on a crash on Clay Wade Bailey Bridge. It was closed for hours and hours last evening. They've identified one of the people as a Brian Williams, 37, is one of the ones that have been deceased. But crazy. There's a big teacher shortage going on in Northern Kentucky. You know what they're trying to do? They're going to have a peri-educators or teacher's aides. It's unbelievable. They created this problem. Chad Ochocinco once ate at McDonald's all the time. Now he owns 3 franchises. By the way, I'm glad to hear this because I was worried Chad would be one of those broke former athletes. I'm glad he's not. Fort Wright Council, they heard from their fire chief about dealing with fires from electric cars. It's going to be a problem, I guess. How do you put them out? The Kentucky National Guard is being deployed, and they got a nice send-off yesterday from down in Henderson, Kentucky. 51 new troopers joined the Kentucky State Police, boosting the numbers the highest they've had since 2006. That'll be good for Andy Bashir. Kentucky, you ready for this? Latest poll. One of the worst places to live. Actually, the worst state to live is considered Kentucky. I think it depends on who you are and where you live. In Indiana news, 3 were found dead, 1 survived in a car in a parking lot in a high school. That doesn't mean they were into high school. Can you say drug overdose? This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.